We are live. What's up, good folks? Specifically, those watching on the replay. This is the Friday Live, brought to you by the Hood. I'm your host, as always. My name is Jimmy. Got my partner in crime, Corey, with me. Corey, what's up, brother?
What it is though.
Everything good?
Yeah, man. Just tired. You know, family shit going on, but it ain't like nothing terrible. It's just a lot.
Busy. Listen, man, we definitely not gonna be here that long tonight. We gonna give away some Bitcoin a little bit. So for those that tune in like ASAPidly, you'll have a better chance of winning because this ain't gonna be no hour and a half, 2 hour show because we got a lot of stuff we working on. Mark, what's up with you, family? Appreciate you pulling up. Yo, for those that are here, I see people coming in now. What's up, Fred? Fred, what's up with you, good brother? Do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the love button. You know what I mean? Show us some love. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, people signing up for the camp. That's what's up. Um, but yeah, man, hit the like button, hit the love button, so this gets shared in front of more people. We're gonna be here shortly, just having a quick conversation, seeing what's going on with everybody. You know what I mean? Shout out to our brother Dion. Dion is having a virtual event tomorrow, so make sure you check that out. It's for Juneteenth. We're a part of a panel speaking tomorrow with our brother Dion, man. So Mark said, "Young boy Sonda, appreciate you as always, good brother." You know what I mean? Fred said, "Can't stay long though." Yeah, man, I get it. Neither
Yeah.
can we. Michelle, what's up with you? What's up with you, family?
I'm only a billionaire if I borrow something from you.
Hey, listen, man. I know Michelle get money, man. He sell his gear on Amazon. Amazon only got them European sizes though, so I don't mess with that. but I support Michelle and I make sure I share his work though. Yo, but everybody
He got European sizes.
More people coming in. As you come in, please make sure that you hit the like button, the love
button. We got the European cut.
yo, y'all gotta hear something crazy, right? So me and Corey, our work is getting noticed by a lot of folks. Like I said before, we got corporations. So they sent us to a photo shoot yesterday. They wanted us to, get a professional photo shoot because we be out tees and sweats and all that, man. You talk about uncomfortable. Yeah, the most uncomfortable thing in the world, bro. I felt like a thought.
Yeah, I definitely
felt like a thought. Yo, Mark said, "Core, don't forget about Sunday, man."
Yeah, you gotta. I gotta shoot you. I gotta get some information. Where we at? So I can make sure I show up, man. Because I got a lot of stuff going on this weekend. Like I said, my young boy is going out of town, and we doing some last minute stuff. Like we got to get foreign money, so I got to go to New York and go get foreign money.
Really?
I gotta go to the exchange. Yeah, because none of the area banks got foreign money.
So hold on though. Yeah, you talk about antiquated. So you got to travel all the way to New York just to do the exchange.
Yep. Because none of the other banks, because they can send it to me, but it'll take 2 or 3 business days.
That's insane, bro. This is why that kind
everything takes this is why I'm in the crypto. But my thing is, it takes 2 to 3 business days. If the bank don't have it on hand, then it takes 2 to 3 business days. The only place I know that definitely always got that stuff is New York. So I'm going to New York.
Yo, having to drive miles and miles away to exchange money is absolutely insane.
The airport don't. I live 10 minutes from the airport. The airport don't have what I need. I need the Moroccan something. I forget what it is because he's going to Morocco.
Yo, I got Morocco connects, man. I can hit my connect up and see if you need some kind of chicken you need.
Yeah, man, because that'll definitely save me a long ass drive, bro. Especially with my car acting. My car been acting.
Man, I'm gonna call my brother Kerry when I get off here, man. See if he got some connects for you.
My car been acting funny style too. Like, oh, you got money, bro? Oh, let's go break down. Like my car been like, you got a couple dollars, huh? I see you spending on this trip that you ain't even going on. Let me go
Mark,
ahead.
hit him up though. Let him know what part of the plat y'all gonna be in, man. Y'all gonna be at the plateau, man. Let's see what else we got.
My car heard I got money, man, and start acting dumb.
Lance said, both with the fresh faces, commercial ready. Yeah, yeah, we out here selling out, but it is what it is, man. Yeah, sorry you saw that one. How about the airport? Rochelle, what's good with you, Rochelle? V Don, what's good, Don? How you, good brother? Don, man, how you liking these down markets, man? You scooping up any new ETFs or stocks, or anything, bro?
Lemon Hill Park. That's right there by the zoo.
Oh, okay, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man. So, other than that, man, how was your week, bro?
Man, up and down, right? Because like I had a lot of good moments this week, and then distraction caused me to just piss those good moments away, man. So
Mm.
uh not not bad. I ain't like, you know, lose my shirt or nothing, but I just I did terrible things that I never really do because I was distracted. Like I was trying to day trade. I'm not a day trader. I normally never trade during the day because I'm working. And so I tried my hand at day trading and gave away all my overnight gains, trying shit. So yeah, I'm about to leave that shit alone.
So you
I'm
done? You
about to
done with that?
I'm night trader. I ain't no day trader. Day trading shit for the birds.
I see that, man. I can tell you feel some type of way, man. We about
Cause
we've been
man,
on, we've been on
cause
this
I
jump for
opened the
9 minutes.
day
You
up
ain't dropped
$300 or $400, and then I was giving it back during the day, day trading, right? Cause I don't know what's going on with the day trading shit, but I'm just not into that. Like
Yeah, we've been
I
on here. We've been on here 10 minutes, quarter and cussed like 15 times. He already got us demonetized. You know what I'm saying? He out here just. I don't care.
yeah,
You know, I don't care about it. But I could tell you feel some type way, man. Listen, man. If you're not a day trader, don't day trade. It's really that simple.
no, it is, but I'm just when you distracted and you like, all right, bet I can go ahead and get more of this money, and then it's like, damn, played
Listen,
myself.
bro. Greed, greed, greed.
Greed is ugly. Greed a ugly,
Oh, greed.
ugly,
Yo, if
ugly
you talk
bastard.
about greed in the market trading, greed is the worst.
Greed is an ugly bastard.
Greed is the worst. That's where in my entire life of trading, I've lost more money being greedy than being wrong. And I know that sounds crazy, but
Yep. Same thing.
honestly, I've lost more being greedy than being wrong. I'm right
Yo,
about my
listen,
assessment, but I don't know all the way.
every single trade that I lost was I had I had profit on.
Yeah, Mark said greed is bad. Yeah, greed ain't good, man. I don't give a f what.
Literally every single trade that I had that I lost on, I was in profit.
See,
There was not one trade where I wasn't profitable.
so Lance said it's not conducive to her lifestyle right now, man. So yeah, stop being. You've been eating long enough, man. Just you know what I mean.
Stop being greedy. Keep it real, partner.
Real quick, I'm putting this on the record on the video too. I was gonna put a post up about it, but that's how much chill. Cause I know I'm in the minority, right? And I know Corey gonna cuss me out when I say this, man. Yo, but I like Drake's new album, yo.
Man, you
Yo, I do, bro. I really do. I really
know,
do.
I purposely tried not to mention that bullshit ass album, man.
See?
See, I can't even cuss. You made me cuss, man. I
No,
tried
I
not to.
do though. Listen, listen, man. I've been telling a
Oh
couple
god.
folks today, man. I said, listen, I know I'm in the minority, bro. But I listen, I honestly mess with. I told you this before. I was like, yo, because me and you were talking before, and you was like, I only like Bo when he get angry and he start rapping. And I was like, yo, I like R&B Drake. Like I gotta be honest with you, like R&B Drake, yo, Drake the best R&B singer and rapper. Like he just, I mess with. Listen,
No, no, no. God, no.
listen, Mark.
God,
Everybody hates
no.
it. Everybody hates it. It's definitely like, it's yo. You know what it is? It's music for when I'm in Jamaica on a party boat. That's what it is.
But we not in Jamaica on a party boat. Shit.
In my mind, I'm always in Jamaica on a party boat. It's a vibe, yo. I'm in the crib cleaning. That's what I want to hear, man. Like, listen, man. I know I'm in the. Listen, Lance just said it. Everybody been flaming Drake since the crack of dawn. You the first. I know I'm the first, right? I already know what it is, and I know I'm gonna
Yo,
get.
man.
I'm gonna post about it since we get off here. I know I'm gonna get flamed about it.
That
I don't
album
even care.
is trash.
Yo, and then
Got trash.
And then right, the crazy part is when you listen to the lyrics of some of the stuff he be saying some wild, disrespectful stuff, but because he's singing, and it's like almost like a house music, like he gets away with some of the. If he raps some of the stuff he said on here, he'd be canceled. Honestly, like yo, if he raps some of the stuff that he's saying on this job, he'd be canceled. Yo, Mark, in my mind, I'm always a gym. That's where I'm always at, Mark. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yo, first of,
Hey, yo,
first of all,
rock with Drake.
I was preparing. So CJ got like an
Sean, cut it out,
MP4
Sean. Let's yo.
right? Because we forgot to set his phone up for overseas. So I bought him an MP4 player, right? So I'm setting it up. So I was on at midnight when the album dropped. I was like, damn, Drake dropped the album? All right, cool. So while I'm setting up CJ Joint, I'm listening to it in the background. And I was like, yo, man, I'm about to throw up on myself, yo.
Yo.
This shit is goofy.
No, man. Listen, man, that's a vibe, man. I'm telling you, man. When you out on the party, bro, you don't want to hear. You don't want to hear like, you know what I'm saying, like duck down records. You want to hear this. You know what I'm saying? This is what you want to hear.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm good. Yeah, this album will never get a spin. This album will never get a spin. He got 2 albums that I can listen to from front to back. And
Sean
that's
Gacy will be forgotten when King Bay dropped. I mean, everybody is. That ain't hard to be in here, but still.
Coach Carter. No, Drake on like album 20, and he got 2 albums I can listen to, man. Like he got songs, like he out of those 20 albums, he got about 4 songs on every album that I like. Except for this one. This joint got zeros. I literally can't find a song. I can't think of a song on here.
Yo, stop it.
That I like.
Yo, man, stop it, yo. You out of pocket, bro.
I can't listen. He made a 27 song album.
In fact,
where I like 4 songs.
I'm getting ready to make an R&B Drake playlist, man. But my favorite song on the new album.
If we in the car, just don't play that when we in the car.
Oh, I won't play that with you in the car anyway, bro. You know I ain't in there. But listen,
I don't want to hear no R&B Drake. I don't want to hear no R&B Drake.
I don't listen to R&B with men in the car. But listen though, my favorite song on this album is called "A Keeper." Also, I think the song "Passion Fruit," which is off of one of his old albums. I think that's one of his best songs, one of his top 5 songs. I've never heard an entire Drake album. I mean, I heard this entire one of this one. You know what I mean?
I listened to every album that he had entirely. Some of them only once though.
Pause. Yo, Coach Carter, man, you've been on IG going crazy on folks, man. Like I don't know who pissed you off, but you basically. My man, Coach Carter, out here calling everybody stupid and telling them they're gonna lose their money. Like he putting the fear of God in people, man. I was reading your comments, man. You scaring people, man. But let me see what Sean said right here.
The only Drake album I've listened to completely in the last, I'm gonna say, that I like is "Take Care." All the rest of them albums, I can't. I mean, you know, that's the only album I actually like.
Listen, man, music is subjective, so I don't get mad when somebody say they don't like something. I don't get mad, like, because there's a lot of stuff that
I ain't mad at you. I just, you know,
no. It's a lot of stuff that folks like that I be like, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that. So
I need some of that boom and some of that back.
So nothing was the same. Nothing was the same as probably his best album. I'm looking at his whole body of work. Nothing was the same.
Let me go. Yeah.
I also like More Life and Scorpion. But anyway, point being, I'm in the minority.
Very much so.
Oh, see, I'm about to remix Big Biz Real, where he tells everyone to cash out their 401k today and buy real estate. So my question to you is this, though, Coach Carter: Are you agreeing
out at a loss?
Yeah, that's the absolute worst. This is the absolute worst time to cash out your 401k, by the way.
Why would you cash out at a loss?
Absolute worst time to cash out. My question to you is, what is your opinion on what he's saying? Are you going to agree with him, disagree with him? Just from a long-term perspective, it's probably the single worst time to cash out your 401k, right? So here's the thing. Everybody considers themselves like a long-term investor until they got some heavy short-term losses. When people get heavy short-term losses, all of a sudden they're not a long-term investor. When you're a long-term investor, this is just part of it. Listen, seen it in 01, seen it in 08, seen it in the beginning of 2020, And you know what I mean? So this is the game. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to put it like, if you call yourself a long-term investor and you put that suit on, that's the suit you gotta wear. You can't then change that. You know what I mean? When all of a sudden you get smacked in the face, man. I get it. What Mike Tyson say?
Everybody got
got
to
a
play
plan.
until they get punched in the face.
Hey, listen, man. Prop Joe said, man. You know what I mean? Look the part, be the part. If you put that suit on as a long-term investor, you gotta
Yeah,
be a
like
long-term investor.
this
Like,
is if you believe in the portfolio that you were given, then this is the absolute worst time to cash it out. You should
and
have
big.
cashed it out
Okay,
6 months
listen.
ago before we took this major dip. You should have cashed out up, not down. That
Because
doesn't
here's the
make any
thing.
sense.
This is the problem with like and that's not this is not specific to that brother. Because I don't, people got their own opinion of everything. I don't disrespect people. Like, it is what it is. But the one thing I will say is, the problem with like people giving advice like that online is there is no one clear cut answer. There is no one size fits all approach. If you tell someone to do that, you have no idea what else they got going on in their life. Like, in terms of everything, in terms of insurance, in terms of income, in terms of where that 401k fits with all the rest of their savings, right?
Yeah,
All
like
those things have to be factored in when you go ahead and make a crazy decision like that. You know, and Don says that if that's because they never truly believe in the companies they were buying in the first place.
some of them
Don,
don't got no choice. That 401k is chosen for them.
understood, but my thing is, even when it's chosen for you, there's a couple funds you get to choose from. I always
No,
laugh when
no,
people
no.
say
I
that.
understand that.
No,
I'm just saying overall.
but here's the thing: people always tell me I didn't get to choose any of this, and this hasn't been one time. I'm not saying for everybody because there's always exceptions. Has been one time that I asked them to show me what their options are, where they don't have an S&P 500 fund. Every one of them. But people always claim that I don't get to pick anything because what they think is they can go in there and just pick whatever individual stock, and because they can't pick whatever individual stock, they act like everything's chosen for them. But most of the time, in my experience at least, I've seen they get an option of which funds to pick. You know,
Yeah, man. Cashing out right now is financial suicide unless you got a ironclad plan.
yeah.
Unless you got an ironclad plan, cashing out right now is absolute financial suicide.
Shout out to the legend, our brother Diamond Dave. He says, you lock it in your losses. However, it's your money. My question is, what is the plan once they cash out?
Yeah, man.
It's a
And
great question.
if you don't got an
So,
ironclad plan, don't cash out.
in this specific example that Coach Carter was talking about, someone else had put a video up saying, cash out and buy real estate. But the problem with that is, what real estate, right?
Yeah.
Because now,
What's the plan for that real estate?
right? So, but even beyond that, though, like, you don't get any tax loss harvesting when you do it in a 401k.
Nope.
Just buy the overall market and bet on America. And that was the point I was making, Dave, when I was saying that some people always say, I don't get to pick anything. I have yet to see someone who was forced into one specific fund. And most of the time when I look, they always have something that mirrors the S&P. Always. And that's always what I say. Look, man, bet on America. Get the S&P. You buying real estate at the top now. Yeah. So that's the thing. I was talking to another big time real estate investor there. Someone, a big time real estate investor. And they were asking me, like, what's my strategy right now? And I'm like, well, my strategy doesn't change because the simple fact is I'm not buying properties at market rate anyway. So
Never.
even before interest rate changes and all the other stuff going on, I'm buying stuff off market and it has to fit within my criteria or I'm not buying it at all. So what I'm doing doesn't change. I'm buying properties for less than 10 grand. So I don't care about, like, rental property is probably a good move. No, Russell, a good question. But here's the thing, Russell. The honest answer to that is it depends, right?
Yep.
When you're buying that rental property, are you buying at the top of the market, like Diamond Dave just said? How much are you paying for the rental property? How much are you borrowing? How much is your cost of capital? Because right now, with interest rates being high, what is your margin? How much are you cash flowing? And that's the problem that a lot of people are facing now because they're borrowing to buy these rental properties. So now their expenses are getting very close to what their income is. And that's a no-no. So the honest answer to that, Russell, is it depends. The point I was making is sometimes when I'm buying like real estate, I'm finding stuff that, I'm finding stuff that, Coach Carter finds. When someone's trying to sell, they want to get rid of it. Like, I'm buying at liquidation value and not necessarily market value. calling me down Carolina. Yeah, man, I see you getting busy down there, bro.
Yeah.
I definitely got to give you a call,
Yo,
man.
congratulations to you, man. I see you broke new ground a couple times. Congrats to you.
Coach Carter getting busy out here, bro.
He said, man, I'm not leaving all my eggs in the Philadelphia market basket. And you right not to.
And listen, man, you got to do what you got to do, man. What I do know about this Philadelphia market, though, is still the greatest buy in America, right?
Yep.
The greatest buy in America, because when I'm looking at is the big data from overall the country, Philadelphia is still one of the greatest buys in America right now. Because if you're in the Northeast, right, and we know what happens to real estate prices in the Northeast, just take a look at DC, take a look at New York, take a look at Boston, right? Take a look at all these places, and then look at Philadelphia's market. That was my point.
What the prices are here in this market compared to those markets. But what the prices are, so there's two data points. What the prices are compared to those other markets, this market is flat out 10 times better than those markets. But what the prices are compared to what salaries are depends upon which salaries you're looking at, right? Because Philadelphia is the city of have and have not. There's more $100,000 earners per capita here than anywhere else in America. There's also more poor people per capita than so it's like the city of the haves and have-nots. So Philadelphia is a weird place. You know what I mean? Like a city of haves and have-nots, and a city where you compared to the rest of the bigger cities, and especially in the north, that it's like, you know what I mean? Like, but there's like Malik says, just look at the 2035 plan. They put the 2035 plan out in 2020. So,
man, you know, the 2035 plan out like 10 years before that. That plan been out.
I mean, in 2015, something like that. They put it out 20 years before it actually happened. You know what I mean?
I'm laughing at what Malik says. I appreciate that, Russ. Rochelle said, congratulations. I agree with folks asking for 300K at 12th and Butler. That's only funny to someone from Philadelphia, because 12th and Butler used to be like, wow. But
one of the illest drug corners, but it's right on Temple. It's right near Temple campus.
Something's worth only when someone else is willing to pay for it. But the thing is, if you take the equivalent of 12th and Butler somewhere else, we're late. 12th and Butler should have been 300K. It's just getting there. But I understand your point, though. But that's why you got to.
It's right near. If you from Philly, it's right next to Erie Ave, or not from Philly. It's right next to Erie Ave, and it's right near Temple's campus. It's like 3 blocks from Temple's campus.
Yo, the crazy part is, man. Shout out to Christopher Leeds, member of Bonneville University, who has a brokerage in Brooklyn. But I was looking at some of the stuff down there that he's selling or whatever. Yo, the prices in Brooklyn right now. It's so out of control. But there's first of all, no one does condos like New York. New York condos are just better than everybody else's condos, bro. Like they got the condo game on smash, right? But their prices are crazy, are absolutely insane. I'm talking about
but they only charge what they can get.
Yeah, I mean millions.
They only charge what they can get, and then they got a certain kind of clientele.
Well, I mean that's what the value of the space is, right? Because what you're buying is space, right? On your time and space. What you're buying is space. So that's the value of the space in New York. I'm late to shout out to the guys, blah blah blah. Temple. It says, did you see Aisha Twitter on post about the increase in taxes on our property?
Did you see Jimmy's post about the increase on his taxes from his properties?
I didn't see her post, but when they came out, she called me. She called me a couple weeks ago. Me and her sat on the phone for a while and talked about it. Like, but here's the thing, though, right?
Shit.
What people don't understand about that is, and I was telling us too, like she really didn't get an increase. She got an increase in value, right? It's a long. I ain't even breaking that down. But the bottom line is, it's a lot with that. Everything is more expensive, right? So as the increase in value goes up, unless the tax rate is changed, yes, taxes will go up. But that's just a hard pill to swallow when you see everything else that's going on in terms of gas, in terms of food, in terms of clothes, everything.
Part of that cost going to have to get pushed off onto the tenants, and that's
what's going to happen. But that's what always happens, though. This is not new.
No. I'm just saying it's not. I'm not clapping at her. I'm just saying.
No, nor am I. But I know that's not what you're saying. What I'm just saying is, as you make that point, I'm just adding on to your point. That's the way it always is, right?
Yeah, like when those tax increases happen for property owners, that's really a tax increase to the tenants of those properties.
Well, that's why from a political standpoint, one of the things that was talked about is how to help the renters, because everybody knows that, right? Everybody knows that this
Yeah,
is where
like
it
people
travels
ain't
down,
taking
man.
those hits straight to the bottom line without a fight. Ain't nobody taking those kind of hits to the bottom line without a fight. If you're talking
Jose,
about
peace,
a
family, peace.
3x increase in your 3 to 5x increase in your taxes, you're not just taking that laying down, because basically what that does is render some of those properties to be where you don't get no cash flow from them. Nobody's
Hmm.
taking it.
It says, in your experience, have you ever seen real estate taxes go down? I have. I
Yeah,
absolutely have. Absolutely have. In fact, right? See, all right. So here's the thing: you got to understand how the whole process works, because even in this climate where the values are going up, certain people taxes are going down because of what's called the homestead exemption. The homestead exemption is being raised. So the homestead exemption is you don't pay taxes on a certain amount. I think that right now the max is capped out at like 45K, but the newer homestead exemption will be capped out at like around 80K. So some people actually get a decrease with all this stuff going on. Some people will get a decrease, but it's all about understanding how the entire system works. 95% of people that live in the city and own property have no idea how the whole process works. Because if it is, there's certain things you can take advantage of to probably, like, try to keep them in line. I shouldn't say lower. I'm trying to keep them in line. But what I'm saying is, I absolutely have seen things go down. All right, so he just mentioned that too. A personal crib going from 2,200 to 4,500, but 3,600 with the homestead exemption. Now, is that with the current homestead exemption or the one that's getting ready to get put in place? Because there's a new one that they're getting ready to raise the limits on the homestead exemption, coach. Let's see, or help those older people on the fixed income. Now, there are also exemptions for older people on a fixed income. They can qualify for a senior tax freeze where their stuff is just frozen in time. Um, there's all kinds of stuff. All right, so a couple things. Yes, I had the homestead and then the easy homestead. My taxes were so cheap in my home. All right, so Rochelle is down with that. And Coach Carter, that 45K is getting ready to get raised almost double. I believe the new number, don't quote me on this, will be like 80K. So your 3,600 is going to come down again. I got to see if that applies where I'm moving. Absolutely. So different jurisdictions. This goes from county to county. So it's not a city to city. It's a county to county thing. In Philadelphia, we just happen to be the county and the city. But in other places, is different counties.
yeah,
So, but
different
like I
cities
said,
within the county.
yes, but like I said, it's a whole lot that goes into that, right? Um, but yeah, man. So this real estate market is going to be very interesting. That's why, and for those that don't know that, Malik Carter, who's in our comments, is a legend, man. Follow him on Instagram, real estate underscore Coach Carter, because he be giving out gems.
Yes, he does.
And but right now he's snapping on folks, so he got to go follow him now. 'Cause right now he in his bag. Right now he in his bag snapping on folks. So you know what I'm saying.
Yo,
Mark said,
that's why I just moved from Lansdowne.
all right, so Mark said it is correct. It's going to 80K, right? So it's being raised to 80K.
Lansdowne is 5 minutes out the city, and you get all of the perks of the city without
It's
having to
looking more
pay all
appealing.
of the taxes. It's
Yeah.
literally just like it's literally 5 minutes outside the city.
It's funny though, because I don't go on that side of the city anyway, right? So I was talking to someone yesterday. I had an inspection. I had a PHA inspection of the property yesterday. And I was talking to the PHA dude. He was like, "So where you buy property at?" I was like, "Anywhere uptown. I don't go in West Philly. I don't go in Southwest. I don't go to South Philly. Like, so I ain't nowhere near Lansdowne, dog. I'm uptown, Mount Airy,
I mean, I
Germantown.
just so right before the pandemic, right? I bought a house in Lansdowne right before the pandemic, and then I was like, no, this ain't gonna work. And so I ended up spending a lot of money on a house that I didn't keep. Um, but I took that money, I took the remaining portion and bought the crib down in Houston. But the thing about the house in Lansdowne, um, is that it's literally you right next to the city. Like is
Yeah, but see,
literally right.
I know the point I'm making though is that ain't even a city to me, dog. I don't go out West Philly. Like, so when I think of the county, I'm thinking Montgomery County. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of Bucks County. I don't even think about like on the other side. I'm an uptown
Yeah,
dude, man.
because you on the other side.
I'm on the other side of the city, bro. So And I know for people who watching this ain't from Philly, like y'all have no idea what they talking about. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure whatever town you in, your town got
Well,
that
I
too.
mean, it's right next to where Malik by, because the
Malik is
Southwest.
West Philly dude though. Like so for him,
Southwest, but it's really right next to Southwest, like literally
yeah.
a 5 minute drive right by Southwest. So that's where, you know what I mean? I get it.
Yeah, so that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, man. So listen though, we're gonna give away some Bitcoin in a second, man. A couple things though. In terms of the MDC, for those that are in the MDC, all right. So Russell said he just sold a crib in Lansdowne on Whitby Ave.
Yeah, that's right on the other side of the bridge. No,
I'm
you
about
not,
to,
Malik. I'm
about to
already in
call
check. Ho. How you about to do that? Because that's what I'm doing.
Listen, man, y'all about the 20th people that told me that, man. And I want y'all gentlemen to do this, man, but no one's been able to do it because once y'all start to deal with them politicians, y'all gonna change your mind.
Yeah, that's the rough part. That's the
Listen,
rough part. Because
dog.
getting the properties is easy. I done bought and sold, numerous properties in this, but the politics here is a mess, yo. It's an
Listen,
absolute
man, the way they tax, the way they like it's
yeah,
Chester's.
it's absolute trash.
Listen, people been trying to turn Chester around my whole life. Even when they put the they about to file bankruptcy. Who was it that said I was trying to put it down? Somebody told me they was. I think it was yeah, but Jabbar was like he was in talks to buy the hotel. It's oh man, it's too much. Whippy leaves the Southwest. I was on Holly Road. Okay.
Whitby Ave goes straight into Southwest.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't already filed bankruptcy. Jose, yeah, man, smash the like and love button, man, for those watching. Politics, Michelle, that's one of the things I teach in our class on Monday. So, by the way, speaking of the NDC, we got our third installment of the real estate valuation class coming on Monday at 7 p.m. The first two classes are already in the back office. The third one coming, this Monday. I got to get Coach Carter to come teach a class to the NDC, man. His quick real estate joint.
Yeah. Speaking of that, did you put that class up for me this morning?
Oh, hold on real quick. Russell said I gotta follow Coach. I've been suggesting that about Chester forever. Yeah, it's real estate _ Coach Carter. The class that you wanted me to put up, when did you send it to me?
On the 14th.
Was it your class? You sent me your class or because when you sent me something,
I sent Russ's 2 and then my 1.
All right, because the thing is, when you sent me Russ's 2, Russ had already sent them to me, so they up there. But anything you sent to yours, I don't know if I put that up, but I will. I'll do that once we get off here. All right, so Jose checking also in from Facebook. Chester is prime waterfront property, should be a no-brainer.
Yeah, right, but it's not a no-brainer.
That's the thing, right? So that's the thing. People have been trying to like bring Chester back literally my entire life, and I'm an old dude. So my point is, one of the things that they always run into is the politics and also just the market, right? So there's always been an issue. There's never been like approximate cost to make people come to Chester. They tried with the casino. Then they put the soccer stadium in the casino. You got a college over there. Still, there's no industry. You have no industry, no jobs. But so think about it. They got a prison over there, right? So they got a prison.
They got the prison and it's 3 big businesses. Well, no, it's a lot of big businesses in Chester. That's the thing, right? So what people don't know is a lot of big businesses, but they all they're Fortune 500 companies. So you got, Energy Transfer and there's a gang of those kind of companies, Boeing, Energy Transfer, CSX. There's all of those kind of businesses in Chester. And then you got your 3 major businesses that, most people know about, which is the union, the jail, and the casino.
Because I'm looking at deals over there because Corey always got deals. I'm looking at deals over there. I'm looking at the market. I'm like, so then it becomes a thing where if I allocate money over here, right, I could also allocate that same money over here and then get this. So then I never end up going back to Chester.
I get Chester deals literally. I get 10 of them a day.
Here's the thing, though. So Russell's laugh. He said, "Damn, a casino right next to a prison."
It's literally right next door to each other.
No, that's the thing. It's literally right next door.
If you walk across the street,
Widener ain't too far away.
No, Widener. Well, it's a little bit away. Widener's about 10 minutes away.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's there too.
Yeah,
the prison and also the soccer stadium.
Yeah, the soccer stadium is closer to Widener. They're all like in the same area.
Yo, Russ, I had somebody offer me a property in Chester for $500, and I literally told them no. Cause I'm like, yo, by the time I do what I got to do, like it's not worth it. Like that was a couple years ago.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, the thing about it is, it's hard to get money here in Chester to build anything because the property values is by soaring, and so when you trying to get loans and stuff, it's not a you gotta have cash on hand to do a lot of these properties because you can't get loans. Because I tried for a couple of them, they said, listen, the property value not high enough to fix up the houses so that you can, you know what I mean? So you gotta, you know what I mean? Like, so
yeah. So Mark said he got a JV on a duplex.
So what? Hey, listen, man.
All right, so here's the thing, Dave. Great question, frame and ashes. Because the property had like
liens and all that kind of stuff.
Not just the liens and things on it, but it kept getting flagged by the city for certain things. So it had to be like basically addressed. And to address it, it would have to be demolished. It would cost more to demo the property than the $500 that I was paying for it, and it literally wasn't worth it. Like Mark, someone just said that they just saw something for $10K. Like even the lenders that I use, when I tell them like, yo, I got something in Chester, they be like, don't even bring it to me.
They don't even give you 85% here. They only give you 65% here. I mean 75. They don't give you 75%. They only give you 65%, and only if the house is above a certain value. So
yeah, like most of my lenders don't even want to hear it. Like, they'll do 58 deals here in Philly before they will Chester.
Yep.
Mark said slide Chester deals my way. That's how you know Mark got a war machine in his he got the money to do it out of his pocket. You know what I'm saying? So Kahan, what's up, good brother? Kahan, when you trying to go out Chester too and do something in Chester? We talking about why Chester deals don't get done. Oh yeah, no doubt, Dave. Appreciate that. But yeah, so that's the thing though.
Listen, I was showing in the real estate class. I bought a crib in Chester for $600. I bought two of them. No, three. 1, 2, 3. That'll be my. I bought. So the 4 houses I bought in Chester altogether cost me less than $3,000. Yeah. I bought 4 houses in Chester. All of them together cost me less than $3,000. I sold each one of them joints, and you know who I sold them to? I sold them to Mexicans because they do all the work.
So you got a little plan. But see, that's the thing. But this is what I mean when I say that this real estate market doesn't scare me, because I buy cribs in Philly for $3,000-$5,000. Now, granted, I'm not saying I find them all the time. I don't find them all the time. But one of the more recent ones I found I got for $3,000. The ARV is over $200,000. Now, it is what it is. Coach Carter got a whole strategy where he knows how to find all kinds of deals. So what they cost to renovate, right? So the thing about that is it'll probably be similar to somewhere here in Philly. Most of the things you find in Chester, because Chester's so run down, will probably need a full rehab.
Yeah,
so you probably look at
like anywhere between 50 to 80 grand to renovate, and it's not worth it.
Depends upon the square footage though, Russ. But like right now, I'm paying anywhere in between, I would say $75 and $100 per square foot. Depending upon what kind of finishes you want. I know Mark does rehabs and builds too. Mark, how much you paying per square foot if you know for your rehabs that you're doing now in Philly? Is anywhere between, to me, at least my price, anywhere between $75 and $100 per square foot. So you figure on a 1,000 square foot property, you're talking about $75K, because you're going to need a full gut rehab. Ground up. So ground up. All depends too, right? All depends upon your finishes. But even on the ground up, I would probably go like $1.25. I'll probably go to $1.25.
Listen, man, I had a house in Chester I bought for $600. I bought the house. The house was actually inhabited by somebody, right? The value of that house, and it was right next to the college, like literally a block away from the college.
Mm-hmm.
ARV was only $48,000. Couldn't even get a loan on it. Couldn't even get a loan to fix it. ARV only
So
48,000 with
Kahan
a
said,
block
I've heard
away.
the I've heard the politics in Texas make Chester a bad area for investment. That's what I was saying before you came on here, Kahan. That's exactly what I was saying. Mark said he's paying about $90 a square foot, so he's right around the same price. I said it's between 75 and 100. He said he's about $90 a square foot. So you know what I mean, so
I bought a
that's
house a
pushing it
block
to
away from a college with an ARV that I couldn't even get a loan on to fix. That's all you
think
need to
about
know.
that, bro.
If I buy a house a block away from Temple University, everybody in the city would jump to give me money to fix that joint.
So
Everybody in their mind, like I don't have the kind of connection y'all do. So I had to try to go, the conventional route. I mean, I could have paid the Mexicans to do it, but then I would have got that kind of work. I don't
yo,
know.
those are the thoughts of Corey. I have nothing against work from work from those good brothers. But listen, Mark
No,
says
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like if you get what you pay for, right? So I don't know, you know what I mean? Like it could have been they could show up every day, they could not show up every day. You know what I mean? Like, it could be anything because I'm getting
yo,
non-sanctioned work.
real quick though, Mark. So Chester's a whole type of town. People that I know that try to hold out there, the problem they have a lot of times is their taxes because they get two different tax bills.
Yep.
Um, and sometimes it gets to be
It's
crazy
more
over
than
there.
two. It's more than two because you get the city tax bill, and then you get the school district tax bill. Like it's like 3 or 4 different taxes on this joint. So the taxes is weird too. So on top of it having bad value, it got weird taxes.
Yeah, yeah. So my real estate partner, Kerry, he got a commercial building out there. And he always complains about how he got like the tax bills. But yeah, man. So that's an interesting little town though, man, because everybody sees it and they see it the waterfront, they see the proximity to the city, and everybody's like, yo, this could be because I understand why they say it though, right? Because it's almost untapped territory, but that also goes to what I was talking about within our class, our last real estate class, and in our private group, and I was telling them about how when it comes to real estate, everybody just screams location, 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 but it's a lot deeper than that, and how politics play a huge part in the value of real estate, and also what you're able to do when you acquire land. And as a matter of fact, that's a good case study to actually bring up in the next class, core, because this is exactly what I was talking about. Like you could have a prime location, but if you got all those other factors weighing down what's going on, you can affect the
It's
entire
it's,
market.
it's, it's killing the market value of the stuff. Like you got to be able to rehab it from the gut, or you got to have a connect that can rehab the properties for you. Because you're not going to be able to get bank financing. You're going to have to get some kind of private financing, or you got to have the cash on hand, or
Russ,
you got to do the
appreciate that
work.
comment, Russ. Russ said the universe led me to this live today. I was thinking about grabbing something in Chester. You always got the chance. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Marcus
like so
Wallace,
you
bro.
gotta
I
have
said
you
he got a
gotta
cool one
like.
doing some work for him right now, man.
Hey, listen, the apartment that I live in here, I definitely had the Mexicans doing the
Yo,
thing to the
y'all
jump.
are wilding right now. But listen, Mark, does he do masonry work? I need a mason, a good mason. Mark, you got a mason guy? Um, with that being said, though, Core, a couple updates before we get out of here. The By the Hood camp is still right now. We still are accepting registrations. Our first Saturday is like tomorrow's the 18th, so it's the following Saturday, right?
Next Saturday, yeah.
No, it's not this Saturday. It's the following Saturday. Is our first week of class. So we'll be sending emails out pretty soon. But you can get your kid or the youth, anyone you know, to register at buythehoodcamp.com. Again, for those that may not be aware of me watching for the first time, this is our free finance camp for the youth. It's completely free, ages 5 and up, as long as they can read. Register at buythehoodcamp.com. We'll send out information about that. Um, Speaking of that, though, I got a question. I got to ask you a question too, Cor, about something I saw today. Um, oh, Mark, shoot me a text. Shoot me a text with his info, good brother. I got a Mason guy. He's black. All right, shoot me a text with his info. Um, BuyTheHoodCamp.com. This is our camp for the youth. Core is our master teacher when it comes to the youth. So, we going back in this year. It's our seventh year, seventh camp. But one of the things that we always talk about when it comes to the youth is the power of stockpile, right? Because so
They changing
stockpile,
it up.
yeah, stockpile's a brokerage, right? But we like that for the youth because, for one, it gives it like a cartoony type feel, which tends to help. But also, two, it has the ability of buying gift cards, and we always thought that was dope because if you get their aunts, grandmoms, great aunts, uncles, and people to buy in, that can help them accumulate small things over time. And to my knowledge, I don't know if anybody else has even got the gift card thing even yet. So Stockpile is the one that we were using. It's stockpile.com. Yeah, it's a site that we use for the youth in terms of teaching them how to get into the stock market. So they're changing what they're doing now. Initially, they were still charging for trades, but they gave away free trades. Now they're going to the membership route, Core. I'm pretty sure you saw the news, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. They changed up.
Yeah. It's either $5 per month and you get all free trades, or they have a thing now for people that are already members. You could pay $20 and you have a lifetime membership. So my question to you is, Corey, you gonna pay that $20?
No, I'm taking all my stuff off of there.
Damn, it's a dub, bro.
It's a dub, but it's
I see you spend it on
principalities.
water ice, bro.
I do, but it's principalities involved. I'm not paying for that.
I think I'm gonna pay it. So my nephew got an account there. I think I'm gonna pay the dub. I
It's
like
not.
stock.
It's not. It's because it's not like life changing money. It's just it's aggravating me.
I guess for me, right? Again, I come from the school of having to pay $50 for every individual trade. So when you tell me I can pay $20 one time and don't have to pay, and again, Stockpile is not my main brokerage. My main brokerage is TD or Vanguard, but I do have my nephew's account with Stockpile because I like the idea of buying the gift cards. But I was just wondering what you was going to do with that though.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my ball and run.
All right, so comment from Kahan, supposedly in Chester and Camden, they are building some studios to get tax credit to bring more movies and shows, similar to what Tyler Perry did in Atlanta. So did they work the politics out with that yet, Kahan? I gotta look that up because that'd be another interesting case study, right? Because that requires the politicians to kind of have some give. If you remember, one of the reasons we didn't get Amazon because they weren't willing to give the tax credit that Amazon required to bring their facilities here. I definitely open my eyes and stuff I never thought. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, good brother. Appreciate that. Yep, that's the website, buythehoodcamp.com. And Stockpile definitely is the brokerage for the youth. How long is a camp? And is it only Saturdays? Great questions, Russ. So the camp is 6 Saturdays. It's for anywhere between 2 and 3 hours each Saturday for 6 weeks. And on top of that, we have a back office classroom for the kids, like a Google Classroom, where they can come in and get, we're going to drop more information, drop the recordings from each class, answer questions, and create an atmosphere there for them. So that's also part of it. All right. So yeah, of course. So you said FOH Stockpile.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as I seen the news today, I actually put in to get my stuff taken off of it.
Yo, you foul, man. But I get it. I get it though. I'm gonna pay the dub. They got me.
It's principalities involved in it. Like I said, it ain't. I don't know, man. When people move from a free service to a paid service, and I'm used to it being free, I'm just not paying for it. And it's
here's the thing, though. Right? There is no such thing as a free service.
I mean, yeah, I was paying $1 per transaction.
No, I'm saying in general. In general, with any service that we use, I don't care whether we're talking about Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whether we're talking about TD Ameritrade, whether we're talking about Robinhood, there is no such thing as a free service on the internet. Either A, you're the product, or B, they're making their money somehow with the information you're giving them, whether that's selling order flow or selling your data. There's no such thing as a free service, period. So if you're going to tell me that I can forget all those other things, those other slimy things, and just pay you a one-time fee of a dub, I'm going to get a dub. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take my ball and go home.
You know what I mean? Now, if they ask
it's a service. There's 500 stockpiles.
Nothing's like stock. That's why I said, to my knowledge, if you know someone that got the gift card like play, let me know.
They don't got the. I mean, I guess that's their. I mean,
and I like that though. But I mean, they only asking 20, they're not asking 40. They asked 40. That's a little different. Shout out to Don. Don catches that one, but that's either here or there.
Don is the only one that caught it.
Charlene is in the building. I'm late, but I'm here. We appreciate you for pulling up nonetheless, man. Thank you for those kind words today as well. You already know what it is. Thank you so much. You're the product for sure. I learned that from The Social Dilemma. Great documentary. Yo, speaking of that though, it's a new crazy documentary series on Netflix for those that are into that. you know, the wild conspiracy theory bag. I'm on episode 2. There's multiple episodes. I'm gonna get the name for y'all right now, and it's kind of crazy. It's called The Web of Make Believe, and it's about like crimes and things that people do online. Yo, the first episode was insane. It was about this young boy who was swatting people. He was like the world's greatest swatter. And you know, for those who don't know what SWAT is, it's when you like find a way to get SWAT to come to somebody's crib. But it was just absolutely insane. Um, let's see. Good evening, whoever this may be. Good evening. Good evening. Did we talk crypto yet? Not really, but we can talk about some crypto right now. In terms of the crypto market, Corey has been smacking the crypto market over the last 3 weeks in terms of trading, ETH up and down. So that's one of the things that a lot of folks in our group are now running the bag up. I started that last night. All right, so Michelle, you know what I'm talking about. Swatting joint was craziness. God, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Um, yeah, the swatting joint was crazy. But getting back to Russ thing with crypto, my crypto strategy in this bear market, right? So first of all, anybody that's been in crypto for a while, and I know that we have a lot of newbies, not necessarily any of you guys watching, but a lot of people that got into crypto over this last bull run. But if you've been through the last run, you knew this was coming anyway, right? But the next Bitcoin halving will be coming up probably in 2024, 2025. And when that happens, we're going to have another bull run. So for me, right, and this is not investment advice, I'm just talking about what I'm doing. Having gone through this a couple times already, I just continuously DCA. That's my strategy. I just buy. Core, what about you, bro?
Yeah, I'm buying. I'm buying and I'm accumulating.
That's it. I'm just stacking. Like I'm literally taking a stacking approach. One of the great things about everything that we teach, right? We teach holistic wealth. Is that even when the market's crazy like this, anyone that's been around by the hood for a couple years probably got metals. And if you got metals, guess what? You're still up right now with those. You know what I'm saying? Like we taught that course a couple years ago at this point. So that's the good thing about that. But I'm just stacking Bitcoin right now. I'm just literally stacking Bitcoin and laughing as all these other things come to play. A lot of stuff that we talked about when we went out and taught classes and things are really coming to fruition. Not your keys, not your cheese is real. People are now seeing it. And that's the thing. See, when you're in a bull market, everybody's a genius. And some of the things that you know to be a fact, no one wants to hear because it's all right. Let me slow down real quick. Someone told me something the other day, and it was like, you know, the crazy thing about being a Bitcoiner, and not necessarily a crypto investor, but someone who understands the value prop of Bitcoin, is that regardless of what's going on in the market, you're always going to have someone thinking you're crazy, right? Because in a bull market, you'll have these crazy altcoins that come out of nowhere, and they'll shoot to the moon. But when the bear market happens, a lot of them disappear, never to be seen again. Shout out to IOTA, right? But in the bear market, you have people who are no coiners who don't believe in crypto at all, who's looking at you like you're crazy. So it's like we're always somewhere in the middle. We're even killed. We're just stacking Bitcoin and stacking Bitcoin. So regardless of where you are, someone's going to think you don't know what you're talking about. But it is what it is. So all right, let me get this. When is the home buyers program? All right. So are you asking about a specific home buyers program? For our market, or are you asking when we're going to have a program for home buyers? Because we do have a real estate class that's going on right now, but it's not specific to home buying. But I do have someone that teaches a home buyers class that I could bring back there and teach one specific to home buying. GC, what's up with you, GC? GC, pause. Thought about you yesterday. So Corey Wow in the office, and the dude was like, "Yo, I'm put some music on for you. What you want to hear?" And I was like, Corey wants to hear anything except for Yeet. Don't put Yeet on because Corey might go in your mouth. Like,
whoa,
you know
easy,
what I'm saying? So
easy, young Jeezy.
pause that.
Yeah, pause, granddad. Pause, granddad.
Ashley, what's up with you, Ash? I was about to throw something heavy at BTC, waiting for it to fall under 20K. There you go. Dollar cost average if you can. Corey, I don't know if your computer is freezing, but mine is acting a little crazy, so I might be talking over you, bro.
No, I'm right here.
Okay, because my computer is like freezing you a little bit, but I'm like, I'll go around and stand around for the next run though. GC, only time will tell. I'm not saying it won't. What I'm saying is there's certain stuff that I remember that was like back in 2015, 26 or 2016. I got into crypto towards the end of 2016. And there was certain stuff that popped up around that time. The one I remember the most is IOTA because everybody told me IOTA was just going to be like that was it, and I always laugh at that one. But it was a bunch of stuff though. What else was fire back then, Corey? And everybody was like, "It's the next greatest thing." What's some of the old Johns that you don't even see no more?
Cardano.
They still hang around. They still got them a little squad, but they ain't did
I'm
nothing.
just saying. You had the Cardano heavies, and then you have you got
All them junk, all that junk.
all the junk. What was the man? I don't know. It was just so many of them Jones. I had every one of them little piece of shite coins, but they stuck on Binance. They stuck on the old Binance.
Yeah,
I had like 10,000 of each one of them little coins.
whatever that moon
I'm probably still sitting on 30 or 40 grand from when I bought them.
All right, so I'm looking to buy my second property investment joint. You want to looking to use other people's money? All right, so what area are you looking to buy in? Because I got a couple lenders, but it depends on what area you're looking to buy in. As long as you ain't looking to buy in Chester, you good. I've been blasting that yeet, never again all week. So Dan and Taylor in the building, what's good with y'all? I'm going to get into DeFi yield. All right, be careful. Be careful, man. All I'm saying is not your keys, not your cheese. Be careful in the DeFi space because a lot of that is cap too. It's not as much cap as NFTs, but it's a lot of cap though. So I just like to sit back now, Core, and see all the things that we talked about.
Come to
he's
life.
in Pleasantville. That's wherever the board is at.
All the things we talk about start to come to life.
Yeah, that's true. All right, yo, hey, hit me up though. Hit me up. Let's rap. Let's rap because I got somebody possibly for you. Well, there's C5. There's C5. When we used to tell people about when we told people about Celsius, we said, look, understand what you're doing. You can get some yield, but you should always keep a majority of stuff. Take control of it. Don't even keep it in hot wallets. Get a cold wallet. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Y'all hear about 3AC getting liquidated. Everybody getting liquidated, bro. I don't even know what 3AC is, though, GC. Sounds like more shit coinery. Allegheny West is still for the streets. Listen, Allegheny West is where the bread is, man. I just got a, Mark, I just got a Section 8 tenant over there. And I'm going to be, sitting there pretty good. I just got my inspection yesterday. And I'm good right now. Celsius were crazy, though. I was getting my little returns, and they pulled that stunt. Luckily, I only had a little bit of money on there. Anytime you put your money on one of those, only put a little bit. Never, always keep a majority of stuff in control. One of the things about crypto, which is very similar to precious metals, is you have the ability to take control of it. Just like when people talk about buying GLD contracts versus owning gold, I say get the gold. Get it where you have full control. Celsius went depot. Crypto space moves at the speed of light. Russell, listen, I appreciate your honesty. He said, vets have been telling me to get a cold wallet since 2017, but I'm hard-headed. Listen, that you got to do that. You got to do that. Yo, I didn't know that. I didn't hear that. You hear that news, Core?
What?
After 98 years, Revlon is bankrupt.
Oh, yeah. I heard that on the news this morning. I was watching the weather, and
that's a crazy run, though.
Yeah, they filed for bankruptcy. I heard it on the news this morning. I never watched the news, right? But I was watching the news this morning because me and the wife was doing some running around, and I wanted to know what the weather was. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't trying to be out. And
you can just ask your phone though, right?
What?
Just ask your phone. What's the weather?
Yeah. But you
literally have the most advanced phone there is, and you don't even want to use it. But go ahead though.
No. I mean, I just put the weather on. I ain't had my phone in my hand. I just sitting there. But I was sitting on the edge of my bed, and I was like, oh snap! Like and basically what they put underneath the caption underneath was the new indie brands and the artist brands put them out of business. So
That's what
basically,
actually just said that in the comments. But my point is, I would think that, and again, I don't know what their books look like because they might have trash books. But wouldn't they be an acquisition target with that name? And they probably got infrastructure set up.
yeah, I
Yes,
mean,
they said because I'm in
I
college.
guess, but I don't know.
You know what though? Bankruptcy don't mean the same thing for these companies as regular people. That's an absolute fact, Russ. That's an absolute fact. I was holding some Revlon stock for years from when I started, and I didn't know what I was doing, and I sold like a year ago up. So cool, nice. No, you're right about that though, Russ. You're definitely right about that.
Yeah, so
Yo, shout out to Finney and Kylie. Like you can tell GC a millennial. He don't even know what Revlon is. They should have did what some of the other legacy brands do. Lance, what yo, Coach Carter's wild, but he's right.
yeah, he a wild
So
dude.
GC said he don't even know what Revlon is. He said Ty Lopez probably buy it. He buys all the dead brands. Yo, Ty Lopez is buying their data. That's all
Yeah,
he's
he
doing.
is. He just snagging their data for pennies on the dollar.
They didn't
Ty
follow
Lopez,
trends. They're like Blockbuster.
yeah, they put themselves out of business.
My thing is though, like with Kylie and Fenty, they got ownership. So even if Revlon tried to cut him in, I guess Revlon probably wouldn't try and give away no equity.
Nope.
Um, so my thing is, what does that look like long term, right? If you have people
Revlon was just
recognize,
doing commercials though. Like Revlon just had like Queen Latifah and them doing commercials, didn't they?
no, but hear me out, right? You got people that have brands that are making millions of dollars in the same space, and according to what everybody's saying in the comments, they're the ones that put Revlon out of business, right? So now I'm thinking about this. How does this work in every other business when you have artists or people that are popular, influencers, understanding that, yo, I can create my own. I'm not just taking checks no more. What happens to these brands? Like, I don't want Revlon going to have to give me some equity, or I'm going to do my own thing. What other spaces could be disrupted that way? That's a 98-year-old business.
They probably got
Yeah,
8-year-old people running that shit too.
could be. I don't know. It could be possible. Estee Lauder be dishing out bread for partnerships and all that with these same indie brands. So they basically like it's either get down or lay down. Queen is a cover girl.
See, there you go. That's why I need to shut up because I don't know what the hell be going on.
I don't know none of that. Yeah, Revlon was really only for lipstick and lip gloss, so the lip gloss wasn't popping. They are not really for black people. So where does Mac fit in all this? Who owns Mac? I know that's a cosmetic brand. I know the name. Where do they fit in this Revlon Estee Lauder thing? Are they a separate brand or are they part of one of these? Because I've heard of the brand, so I don't know. Anyway, man. All right, so boom, we got a comment from Vidon. All right, so before that though, then they do curlers and stuff too. Estee Lauder owns Mac. Okay, see, all I know is Mac. It's Mac in the midst of the scuffle. All right, so Vidon says no one, and I mean no one, knows what companies will be around for the next 3 generations. More reason to buy Index. Totally understand that. MAC was the first brand to have makeup for darker skin tones. Oh, I'm getting the whole history lesson now. Oh, here goes the Mache. A makeup artist told me that MAC was garbage makeup, just great marketing. I know nothing about it. I just know, you know what I mean? I
Yeah,
heard
y'all know a
the
lot more about this than I do because I'm like,
yeah.
this is all news to me. All of it's news to me.
I just heard the name, man. I be sometimes down in the valley with the girls. Never mind. Anyway,
Diamond Violet.
anyway,
Yo,
what I
you
just said,
old.
man,
You
yo, no,
old. And it
not that
wasn't
valley. No. I wasn't talking
it's
about Fox Valley. I
Fox
said down
Valley.
in the valley where the girls get. I was talking about. Never mind.
I'm about to say
I wasn't
Fox.
talking about Fox Valley. That's a whole different. I was at
Yo,
Fox Valley too, though, but that's either here nor there. We're not gonna tell our Fox
yo,
Valley stories.
yo. You know what they
Yo,
turned Fox
we
Valley
only gonna
into?
tell our Fox Valley stories if Coach Carter come on and tell some stories with us.
Yeah. Yo, first of all, Fox Valley went out of went out of business before we turned 18, even though I've been in Fox Valley a lot of times. But anyway, that's just a little nugget. Anyway, my
Would you
uncle
like
used to be
better?
the huh?
Would you like better? Fox Valley at night on Broadway.
Oh, the Valley for me because I live 5 blocks from Fox Valley. My aunt lived literally around the corner. So
So
and my
Philly is top
uncles,
tier.
and my uncles were the bouncers there, so I never paid to get in.
All right, so all right, I see why you got a little your affiliation with them, but Fenty is top tier. So that's the thing. She got who is
So
she
let me
who
let
is she
me.
in
I'm not
partnership
I'm
with?
not
Real
going to
quick.
tell my Fox Valley
No,
stories. I'm just
real
going
quick. I'm gonna ask her a question. I want to get the next comment though.
to.
Who is she in partnership with? Because is she in partnership with LVMH? Like who's her partner in Fenty?
I think it's Louis Vuitton, but I'm not sure.
Because I heard a lot of people talk about how great the quality is of whatever it is she does. They had a hold on the salons and beauty products.
And they was talking about the indie brands too. Because what's the black woman who owned the $1 billion makeup business? What's that woman's name that owns the $1 billion makeup business? That's not Rihanna. The one who did it from the muscle. Not that Rihanna didn't do it from Rihanna
I
didn't
have
do it
no
from the
idea,
muscle.
bro. So GC
But
says Amazon is gonna be around for 5 generations minimum. GC, here's what I'll say about that. If I had to place a wager,
no, not the crayon box. No. What's her name? Jesus Christ.
GC though, to your point, GC, if I had to bet, I would agree with you. But to Don's point, you just don't know because, especially in a market where no one has loyalty, like there have been bigger companies than Amazon that you know what I'm saying like nothing shocks me no more. I definitely thought about Fox Valley. So Russell knows about the Fox Valley lifestyle. So we got another degenerate with his core. Russ knows about that Fox Valley lifestyle. Marketing companies are going straight to influencers, leaving commercials alone. Pepsi said they're not making any more. Wow, they're going right to the people. Yo, wow, yo, the NOB. That's right. See, Russell said he about the NOB life.
Uh, the woman's name is Pat McGrath. That's her name.
I'm not familiar
Yeah.
with her either. Not familiar with her either. Sephora
Yeah.
offer multi brands are winning. Piccadilly is the retirement home. Piccadilly is still open to this day.
Oh no, yeah. I got man. Listen, I'm a North Philly dude, so when you say,
Yo,
I got strip club stories for days because
yeah,
I
the
mean,
old head still be having a pick like packed out.
yeah,
Fenty is new to the
I
makeup
ain't
scene.
gonna lie, man. Like
Okay, yeah, the only person I ever heard of was the Mac though. Was Mac, the crayon box.
the
Just like
church,
that.
they, oh man,
So what's this
all these,
crayon box they're talking about though, Core? I'm not familiar with that either.
this young lady was on Instagram, and she got this thing called the crayon box where she was selling all this. She was selling makeup, and she made like $1 million around Thanksgiving time in like 10 minutes.
Yo, I get so inspired by like the entrepreneurs, like entrepreneurs in 2022, like and even the last several years, because people are going straight to consumer and are running bags up that are just beyond belief. I had a meeting this week with the banker, and who's a sister, and she was telling me how since COVID started, and she's a manager of a Fortune 500 bank, how she has done more business and set up more like business accounts and given away more business loans than anybody in their entire company. And their company is global. It said, I'll not put it out there. It's a Truist Bank. A Truist Bank is a huge bank. It's a combination of like BB&T's, But anyway, we're BB&T, Susquehanna, SunTrust. They all came together to build Truist. But she was telling me that since COVID started, people are running the bag up to the moon. And she was like, it's helping her business because most of her clients look like us. And she has a lot of them that bank with her. And she's able to help them, but people are out here just going straight to consumer and are doing amazing stuff. So it's just really inspirational to see people do that. I mean, they're like, I ain't going back to work. I'm gonna sell something.
Something got to give.
Yo, I'm gonna sell something. Super with the crayon case. I don't know about none of this, but now he said you're talking about Lady Eloise.
Dang.
Marcus. All right,
Marcus.
Carol's daughter. I remember Carol's daughter. They sold to who
It's,
Carol's daughter sold to? Somebody bought them, right?
yeah, somebody bought Carol's daughter.
Kahan, gotta mention this for cultural purposes. Of course, you know about the Cherokee,
The
man.
Turk. Oh yeah. Oh listen, man. You cannot name this. You can't name a black strip club in the city of Philadelphia that I did not go to. If
Yo,
you name it, I've been there. I'm not saying that I know. I'm saying I know. I spent a lot of time in those kind of places. I did a lot of things.
so you about that Cherokee life too?
Hey, listen, man. Nothing, man. Yeah,
I see Sean
I've
in the
been,
comments.
I've been in the church a lot of times, man.
I see
Like
Sean in
so
the
that.
comments. I can tell you one that Sean know about. Sean, what about that set it off? Because last time I was there, you was with me. Allegedly. In case somebody watches short, I'm not snitching on you. I'm just saying it's alleged. It's alleged. We was there, but you know what I'm saying. So Mark says the pit.
Oh
Yeah, so
man.
everybody said for some reason everybody knows about Mac. All natural
Oh
here.
man. Listen,
Sean said the crayon
I
box
got in a
is
lot of
sound
trouble,
fire.
man. I spent a
The
lot of
crayon
time in
box is
prison.
sound fire. It definitely do. I gotta go look that up. The crayon box. That do
And
sound dope though.
the
She's
craziest
from
place,
Nolia.
the
She's
craziest place,
always
the thing
selling out.
about those kind of places is that it's all love when you go in there, man. Like I only had one incident in all the times I ever been in one of them kind of places, man.
Damn. Rest she started on the Vine app. So she really got it out the
Yeah.
mud. Somebody got to shoot me like a YouTube video or something with her story. Like I ain't familiar with it, but this sounds dope. That sounds dope. I used the lip bar. She's from Detroit. She went on Shark Tank, got turned down, making millions. Yeah, Carol's daughter got bought by somebody.
They definitely they
Strip
got
coin
caught up.
as well. Black women are doing special things in the beauty space, but that's the way it should be. I always wondered as a kid, just being observant, like like why don't we sell the hair, the makeup? Like why don't we sell the things that we know we're going to use? You know what's weird to me? Let me tell you what's weird to me. What's weird to me is this phenomenon. I don't know if you know the score that in the hood, we got a lot of Asian barbershops popping up.
Oh yeah, they everywhere.
And dudes be using them. And I be sitting there like,
I mean, I'm gonna
like
tell you what that is. I'm gonna tell you what that is. It's two things. One, it's self hate, right? That's the first thing. And the second thing is that they they charge old school prices, right? Because black barbers got to charge the cost of living increases, where they just churning people out, right? They charge you $10, $15 for a haircut. They get you in and they get you out, like because like I see people going in them joints. It'd be like 25 people in there, and like I'll go to the supermarket. It's an Asian barbershop across the street from the supermarket. I'll go in the supermarket. It'd be 25 people sitting in there. I come back out the joint, and it'd be 3 people sitting there. The motherfuckers be in and out. Like you get in a straight like zoom zoom.
like I have a hard time coming to grips with that, right? Because there's certain things that it's difficult to support your own people with. Like it's hard for me to find a black owned supermarket. It's hard for me to find a black owned gas station. That stuff's understandable. But a barbershop, bro, that's the one thing that like, we always gonna have that.
At least you would think we would.
Toya, what's up, Toya? I love her products. Are you talking about Pat or the because Pat and the crayon box lady are two different people, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm trying to keep up there. Thanks for the info. I had no clue. Don't snitch on yourself either, good brother. I was on good behavior, kind of. Listen, man, I was just there for doing research. I was doing research. That's all. It was for educational purposes. Yeah, stream you on Facebook. Hey, Chaz, what's up, Chaz? Super was cleaning tables at restaurants. Now she's a millionaire. But y'all gotta send me this super lady. I don't know what's her IG or something because
Supercent. SUPACENT.
I ain't familiar with none of this story, but this sounds dope. Like, yep, same as the housing. We were locked out and believed that we can't. Oh, so Mark said the reason is they charging $5 haircuts. That's why. I get it, man, but come on, man. Like,
So
that's
if you
that's
really
just
feel
weird.
that way, right there, go to the barber school. Go to the barber school where they charge 10, you know what I mean, $5, $10 for a haircut because you know what I mean? Like if you feel that way, the barber schools is 90% black people in there too. Go to a
Dog,
barber school.
I don't know. That just sits weird with me. Like out of
So
everything else, we do a lot of wild stuff, but for some reason that just bothers me. Yeah, Russell said it too. This new generation, man. He said there's no way he could do that, man. All right, so that's it. SUPA_sent. I'm gonna go follow. I love those kind of stories. Yeah, no, Lance, they out here like they popping up, and I'm like, hold up, that's yeah, it's weird. It's real weird. It's real weird.
it ain't weird. They do the same thing they do with everything else. They undercut the prices,
I
and people
mean,
just take the bait.
see, come on, man, you out of pocket, bro. You out of pocket, man. Said he went there today. Yo, come on, man, you out of pocket, bro. Yeah, it's a real thing. Ask Kahan. Kahan just said he just went there this morning, man. Think they Kobe with the Clippers. They run the bag up and make you wait. You only missing the conversation. No, Sean, you got to go to Sheed, man. Sheed from Round Away, man. Like the way he got his joint set up is one chair. It's him and he got his own little suite. Next level. So you ain't got to worry about none of that. It's everything by appointment. She talking about the lip bar. Her makeup is phenomenal. All right, the lip bar. I heard of the lip bar. We've been trained not to take care of each other. That's a bold move for them to do barbershops. And I'm surprised they haven't been around the block. They don't get around the block. They just don't get around the block. I'll send her handle in our group chat. All right, please do. Please do. That's a dope story. I want to get her in a pot. I'm going to reach out to her. It's the same way they sell BS food and liquor to us. Ooh, that's a whole conversation.
Yep.
Like if y'all going to be criminal, like put your energy somewhere else. Yo, thank you, Lance. That's a cultural thing. Like, what we doing here? I love her. I watch her become a millionaire in real time. It's beautiful watching her cry as the order notifications were going off nonstop on her phone. That's dope, though. It sounds like, and that's why I think it's dope because I'm inspired and didn't even really know the story. And it sounds like everybody else was inspired by her too, because everybody, really watched her grow her business. I get a cut every other month. Let's see. They want $40 to $50 in New Orleans for kids cuts. I was like, how? I mean, my barber started $65. Just look for the $5 sign. I go to Latinos, but the Asians didn't cut me. But if they bring a wing platter and fry right, hey yo, you out of pocket, man.
Man, I
Oh, here
got
we
a
go.
haircut. I got a haircut yesterday. No,
That's
day
not
before
teaching his
yesterday.
sons about barbershop
3 days
history.
ago, and I paid $35 for my cut. So I mean, I don't got no hair, and I paid
See,
$35.
GC with that millennial talk, the barbershop's overrated. You haven't had the proper barbershop experience then.
Yeah, man. Barbershop used to be chirping, yo. Barbershop used to be a community place where you would meet up and you would talk, and then men would hammer out problems, and the women would come in and bring their kids, and then you could. It was a cultural place. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the moms would come in, and bring their sons if they were single, and if they had a dad, then the kids would come, and then they would let the kids sweep up in the barber shop, and so that the kids could be part of the culture. Y'all not really getting that kind of barbershop culture no more. You know what I mean? Like it was literally a communal place
So
where
Kahan said
everybody
the
came
barber
together.
has been around for 6 to 8 years now. They definitely cornering the market. It's just weird to me. That's normal pricing now. Jose's laughing. Only in Kensington. Dog, speaking of Kensington, man, I was at the Wawa today on Aramingo Avenue, paying $100 for gas. Thank you, Joe Biden. But anyway, listen though, that's a joke by the way. Before anybody start coming at me, but there was a bull inside the Wawa. This dude is walking around right with a handful of needles. He had a handful of needles, right? They wasn't using them. So the security guard is like peeping him out, and you could tell he in there trying to steal. So boy tried to like grab a bunch of candy and run out. Well, he got Russian sickled so crazy that he did a flip. Yo, this is right on Wow. I'm like, yo, Kensington is wild. I said, let me get out of here, man. You know what I mean? I had to stop
City
getting
Russian sickle. Yo, I haven't heard a Russian sickle.
Yeah, he hit him with the right. Yeah, wasn't a regular one. It wasn't a regular clothesline. Because you know the difference between a regular clothesline. He got hit with a
I
Russian
know.
sickle,
No, that's what made it funny to me, right?
yeah.
Because I heard clothesline recently, but I have not heard Russian sickle since like the 90s, bro.
He hit him with the Russian sickle, bro. Dude did a
Russian
flip.
sickle.
Bro, here's the crazy part. The crazy part is, man, Kensington is like, and again, there's only certain parts of Kensington because other part of Kensington is already, Jennifer already pulled up. And for those who don't know what Jennifer is, that's what we call quote unquote gentrification. We say Jenny pulled up. So Jenny pulled up to one part of it. The part that Jenny didn't pull up to is the absolute wild. I think I told this on here before. When we went to the Better Than Success event about a month ago, we left late because I was there running my mouth. So I spoke at Better Than Success, and I'm leaving. It's about midnight, and I'm going through Kensington. Yo, so first of all, Kensington is wild during the day. At night, it's a whole other animal, bro.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
I'm at the stop sign, and I turn around. There's like literally, there's two people having sex on a bus stop. One boy is shooting up in his arm. Somebody else is smoking crack while eating fried chicken. This is all happening while I'm at a light. And the craziest part about it is
all in the open.
All in the open, but everybody walking around like it's normal though. Like they like it's just. I'm like, yo, let me get out of here, man. I get to the other side of the city because y'all be over here. It sounds fake.
It can't, but you have to live here to understand that is their normal.
Just go to YouTube and look up Kensington and Philadelphia, and you'll know what I'm talking about.
Or K&A. Either
one. It's wild stuff though. Just a bunch of lames gossiping about nothing for real. No, man. You going to a lane.
Yeah, you wasn't in the right barbershop.
Listen, we got to have serious talk, serious debate, crypto talk about money, politics, love, all of it.
Yo, man, when I went to the barbershop,
he said the barbershop was cultural until Barbershop 2 came out. And Nicki Minaj took Eve apple juice. Something wrong with you guys.
Yo, man.
See, I don't even want to get into this conversation because Khan about to make me go off somewhere else. He said they got soul food spots. I'm just going to skip that comment, Khan, because you trying to set me off, bro. You trying to set me off right now.
You trying to see Jim go crazy out there.
You trying to set me off, man. They'll never see a penny of my money, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. You try to set me off, man. That's the wildest. Nikolai Volkov. Absolutely, Nikolai Volkov is a legend, man.
The Volkov brothers.
Start our giveaway.
Nikita and Nikolai.
Yeah, man. I paid the same guy for 20 years to cut my hair per week and I got a bald head. See, he know about that culture. Ain't no way. Black barbershops wouldn't love. Folks start selling grandma's house. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
See, I'm about to set off again. I'm about to get set off again. I'm going to chill. I'm going to go to the comments so we can get this giveaway. I'd rather you go back to that strip club, fam. Stay out of Kensington. I was just passing through, bro. I was really just passing through.
The crazy part is I left at like 11 o'clock. And they were still there rapping. I was like, damn, what's going on?
That's what I get running my mouth. I always running our mouth. Yeah. So it was, by the time I got out of there, it was wild. Yo, it's an iconic photo. I shouldn't even call it iconic, but someone was down there one time. I took a picture, and it's the wildest picture you ever see. It's like a bunch of zombies walking around. Dude is playing the piano on the back of a pickup truck, and it's a dog on top of the piano. It's like stuff be going on down there that just be seeming like mad out of place. And you like, where am I at? Like, why is this real life? Like, real life shouldn't be this way. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happens down there, man.
Let me see. You know what's crazy? Yeah, man. So, again, because I was into the street life, I was out and about, college and whatever, man. Like, so Jose said he never got the hype about strip clubs, right? And the thing is, I'm not really a big touching people person, right? The thing about strip clubs I like is the conversations, right? I'll actually learn to respect women more being in strip clubs. It sounds crazy and weird, but the conversations that you have is crazy. Now, I'm not saying the only thing I had in there was conversations. I had a lot of drinks, and I had, I had some other things go
Yeah,
on.
you sound you sound like people that say I buy Playboy for the articles, which is a real thing. I know people that do that. They always say they
No,
have good writers.
I'm not. Again, I'm not saying that like for me, the last probably 10, 11 times I've been to the strip club, I haven't even gotten a lap dance. I paid for hundreds of, probably thousands of dollars worth of lap dances, but I haven't, in the last probably 10, 11 times I've been to the strip club, I don't even allow nobody to touch me because
I'm not participating in this conversation because Sean already told me I'm about to put myself out there. So I'm just gonna be chill. But what I will say
but
is
I'm just saying, but that's
to
that's
respond to
more
what Jose said though. Jose's also in New York, and I've been to the New York as we
yeah,
call them.
it's a whole different vibe.
Yeah, y'all
Like
Jones kind of weird.
there's nothing like Philly strip clubs. Like I've been literally, if you ask anybody, I've
No
been to
dog,
strip clubs on different continents.
no dog.
That's
Atlanta is wild, bro. Atlanta is different.
Atlanta. No, no,
Atlanta's
no. I'm just
different,
saying.
bro.
No. I mean,
But what I'm
I've
talking
been
about
to
is New
Atlanta.
York Jones is kind of trash though. Like New York Jones is trash. New York Jones be like, but I heard they kind of changed too. So, but I think it's a different. All depends on where you're at. Mache though, that's the thing though. Like street photography is insane. It's depressing, but it's insane. I can't throw no money on a renegade. It's like Skid Row. No, Lance.
It's
It's
it's it's it's it's similar.
no, no. It's
It's
different.
worse. It's similar but different. See, it Skid Row is the kind, like that's the West Coast version of it. The East Coast version look crazy.
Yeah, they want a piece
Skid
of
Row is the West. Skid Row is the West Coast version of it. So kind of throw
everything.
in. Listen, bro. All I'm gonna say is, I got
Hey, yo, we're gonna skip that comment. I don't know if you saw that comment.
you. Yeah, I did. I'm like,
But I'm
oh,
gonna
I got.
still,
Who said that? I just want to go. I want to see. I want to go back.
listen, they have the best fried food. The wings, best wings in the country. Definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
So you be
I
throwing
won't
money at.
disagree with that.
No, no, I ain't with the throwing money at. No, that don't happen.
I've
Yeah, so that is it is around there. It is not too. It's not too far from there though. So then you must have saw some of that. That's a few dope at it right. No, I agree with Corey is saying too. I'm just trying to protect the innocent. He said them stories save lives in Iraq. All right, this was dope. I gotta roll. I'm going to sign my though if it can't be. All right, thanks, Russ. We're about to do a giveaway right now too, as a matter of fact, though. But definitely boutthecamp.com. NC got some good ones. Never been to one in NC. Humans of New York. Oh yeah, I did. That's so that
yeah,
long series. I did see that.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, she had a crazy. She had all kinds of
KOD is
crazy stories.
definitely an experience. It all depends on which one you go to. Also,
Yeah, strip club wings is always fire. Always fire. This is true too, Ashley. Y'all, Miami might be up. Miami top 3 too. Miami's definitely top 3. Jose.
I cannot tell a lie. That was definitely my top 3 doing it.
Once the money is all digital, I'll be interested to see how the strip club culture changes. You can't be throwing cold wallets at folks. No, but they do be having their cash apps. Like on, I saw the cash app on the
Yeah, man.
I've seen that. King of Diamonds. Oh, she got her own book coming out. Oh yeah, I'll get that book too. Who got a good Audible book for me? I got 5 credits right now. By the time you get to 6, you start losing credits. Who got a good Audible recommendation for me?
Chad said I got standards.
And don't eat in the dark. I want to go to strip clubs in Houston. Oh, whoa! All right, I mean, group trip.
Yeah, I'm out of that game. I can find them for you
It's
though.
for research purposes, man. He's researching
Oh,
a
okay.
business, man. It might be a business investment.
Yeah, I haven't been to a strip club in a minute, man.
GC, I don't know how to tell you this, good brother, but I got a whole different perspective on that. Not that I'm saying I'm a trick. That's not what I'm saying. Not that I'm saying I'm not a trick either. I'm just saying I don't have no opinion on that one way or another. But I believe in being efficient. Let's just put it that way. Latoya asked me a question on the group chat the other day. I'm like, look, I believe in efficiency. I sent you a book. You did send me a book, and I think I added that. But I'm saying like I'm getting up to my limited credit, so I gotta add. Even if I can't start it right away, I gotta add another book just so I keep all my credits. So if you got another book, I'm reading Ain't I a Woman? Okay. When affirmative action was white, and the color of law, I read that like a gazillion times. Oh, Brianna, is you taking investments? I hear you, GC, but you got to understand efficiency, man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you like this: there's a place for them, right?
Magic City.
Magic City is also a wonderful establishment. Um, there's a place, and this is what you got to understand. Some people shouldn't be in relationships, and those people should go and pay for their entertainment, and those ladies should get paid for their time if they're going to entertain.
I value
That's
my
what I'll
time more
say.
so. I value my time more than any other thing there in this world. So I say that to say this. Um, if I could save more of my time, never mind. Let's just get to the wheel of names real fast. Here's what we gonna do. So what's Beyonce? Her husband got what? Friend has currently and has run multiple clubs over the years. Oh, that's dope. Listen, we getting ready to do a giveaway. We're gonna give away $50 worth of Bitcoin. Two people will win $25 worth of Bitcoin. Best time to get it is right now. You'll get more coin for your $25 while it's down. So put a one in the chat if you want to be entered into our giveaway. Just drop a one. We'll add you to the
ones
wheel.
up. Throw the ones up.
Add you to the wheel. While you guys throw the ones up, I gotta ask Corey a question, man.
Yes,
Corey,
sir.
are you a fan of Dipset by any chance?
I am. I
All
am
right.
I'm a low key fan though. I'm not like
I got you. I got you. All right. So catalog for catalog, who you think got a better catalog, Memphis Bleak or Joel Santana?
yeah. Um. Ugh.
Mark, I don't know if
I'm
you lost
saying,
audio or Corey just thinking right now, but
yeah. Like I think Bleak. I think I'm gonna say Bleak just because Jay is better than everybody on Dipset.
yeah, but that's not. We're not talking about him though.
No, because if you say catalog, like I like Bleak on group tracks again, and I like Santana on group tracks. I don't like any of their individual stuff. So this is why this is a hard question.
I
I
mean,
don't like anything
no, both of them
from.
got a couple records that by themselves that
No, I'm
ain't
not
bad.
saying that they don't got hit records individually. I'm saying that I don't like them.
That's okay. I mean, listen, it's all. You know,
So again, I'm not opposed to what either one of them. I mean, I don't know. Can you say tied? Because I don't like neither
with
one.
Cam
Like,
flipping houses like Pimp My Ride on TV. Yo, I ain't seen that. Cam got a TV show flipping houses. I ain't seen that. If so, I'd love to see that. And do I count the ghostwriting that Bleak did? Yeah, we could. I was just wondering, like, what you said. But all right, so let's get to the ones though. Let's get to putting this stuff up here so we can get out of here. But Core, who is the first name that we have on the list, good brother?
we got Tay.
Uh-huh. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me share my screen so y'all can see me put these names in.
We
My
got
screen is sharing, right?
Chaz. I think that's Chaz.
Who else?
Uh, Dawn or Dawn
Who else?
O. Dawn O.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotta.
Okay.
Sean.
Uh-huh.
Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
Toya.
Mm-hmm.
Kahan. Michelle. Dan. Mark. Brianna. Mr. LeBron Sr., Don, cheating ass Don, Lance, and Gregory.
I'm gonna give 1 minute to make sure that I didn't miss anybody. I'll read off the names.
Anybody that's missing,
let us know.
Jovan.
All right, you said Jovan, Jovan.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get the names up. Tay, Chaz, Dono, Charlotta, Sean, Ashley, Toya, Kahama, Shay, Dan, Mark, Brianna, Mr. LeBron Sr., Cheatness Dunn, Lance, Greg, and Jovan. Real quick, before we do the spin, and while I give you guys 1 more minute to let me know if I missed anybody, I think Jovan, I spelled wrong. It's Joevon. And we got Angela. Make sure I spell it right. VAN. And we got Angela. Real quick, Cora. I gotta put this on the record too. Because me and you had a long ass debate before the final started, right? And you was disrespecting my guy Andrew Wiggins, man. Are you ready to give Andrew Wiggins his props?
Andrew Wiggins is a nice player, but he's not that good. I just don't think he's that good. He's the he listen, man, he's mid. He's mid.
Yo, you will not give Wiggins his props, man. And what did I tell you?
No,
how we got to that debate was this. You said who's the most important player? We said outside of Stephen Clay, who's the most important player for them to win the series? You said it was what's the young who you said it was?
Jordan Poole.
You said Poole, and I said it's Wiggins. You want to take that back yet?
No.
You do realize that Wiggins came second and very close to winning MVP of the whole series, right?
Listen, man, Andrew Wiggins is mid, and he's okay. I'm not saying he's a bad player.
Right, who was more important to that series? Let's just be honest. Who was more important to that series?
Because Boston is a team with great wing players, and so Andrew Wiggins is going to be important. So again, I'm not saying Andrew Wiggins is garbage. He's not Basura. He is not a garbage player. But in order of importance, he's either fourth or fifth on that team.
He's not behind your man, though. He's not. Listen, in this series, he was the second most important player on the floor.
They played 4 series.
He was the second most important player on the floor in the Western Conference Finals, too.
No, he wasn't. Jordan Poole
hasn't had a good series since the first series. He went crazy the first series, and then he stunk up the rest of the playoffs. He was very streaky.
Listen, man, Andrew Wiggins is nice. Again,
but
he's not.
I thought I said, all right, so he's watched the series. He saw Wiggins. He would take this stance back. I said, Corey,
no. Wiggins is a nice player.
I respect you fighting on the lie, though.
I'm not fighting on no lie. He's nice. He's just not the nicest. He's not.
That was never the argument. The argument was never whether he was a great player. It was about his importance to the Golden State Warriors.
He's not the second most important player on. He will never be the second most important player on any winning team.
No, but that wasn't the question. The question was outside of the splash.
On the Warriors, he's the third. He's either the fourth. He's either the fourth or fifth most important player on their team.
Our debate was Poole versus Wiggins. Who's more important?
No, I said no. That wasn't our debate. Was started because I said he played the role that the boy from North Carolina played.
You tried to compare him. To him. That came later in the argument.
But no, that was the original premise of the argument. You said Wiggins is better than him, and then you gave me the numbers, and I was like, okay, Wiggins is better than him, but he still plays that role for them.
No, in terms of level of importance in the Western Conference Finals and in the NBA,
he was not the second most important player. He's their
second leading scorer. He's the number one rebounder. He's the number one rebounder. The second leading scorer on defense. He was actually had the highest defensive percentage rate in terms of people shooting against him.
That doesn't make him the most important player. He had a great series because all of those other people are around him.
Which means what? Right? He
had a good series because of the other people around the importance of the other people around him. First of all, the second most important player on that team will always be Klay Thompson.
I get that. But that we took them off the table, though. We were talking about specifically Poole. Poole is not more important to the team than Wiggins. I'm sorry. He's just not. Because Poole had outside of his first series, he went crazy, and then he started reading his press clippings and ain't been the same since. But with all I know, Mark, I know, Doug. I definitely came on here and said we is not going 2 hours, man. I was trying to get Corey to take back his crazy takes, man, because he was pooping on Wiggins, man, and Wiggins
I
damn near
didn't
won
poop on
MVP.
Wiggins. I just said
He
he's
damn near won
mid
MVP of the finals, man. He came in second. He came in second in the voting for MVP of the finals, but
because he had a good series. Listen, I'm not saying he's
like
a bad
I said,
player.
he would. All right, now we're gonna do our first spin. I guess we're not missing anybody because we just sitting here debating because Corey won't take back his crazy take.
I'm not taking it back because he's still mid. If you put him on a regular ass team, he Tobias Harris.
Yo, you put him on a regular team, he averaged 26 a game. He was on a regular team, and he was 26
exactly.
a game.
On a BS whack ass team.
You put him on the Warriors. Hold on, listen, hear me out. You put him on a regular team, he was 26 a game. You put him on the Warriors, he's a starter in the All-Star game. Anyway, with that being said, he did. Listen, that's not an opinion, but everything I'm saying is a fact.
That's a fan voting thing. So let's not even because there's no way the coaches was picking Andrew Wiggins to be on a team.
Bro, I'm just stating facts. I'm not giving my opinion. I'm just stating
facts.
There's
no way on God's green earth that coaches are picking Andrew Wiggins to be on an All-Star team.
I'm just stating facts though. That's all. You said it is no. Hold up. He's not winning nothing outside of Golden State. Neither is Draymond. Neither is Clay. Neither is Steph. Like nobody else is.
Yeah, they just some of the pieces. I'm not saying like none of them individually.
What I'm saying is
the only person who would have a chance to win anything outside of Golden State is Steph because he's special. But besides him,
he is. But hold on though. Let's keep it a foul out, right? When any of them dudes got hurt, the team didn't even make the playoffs without all their pieces. Like, so that's not really.
They are the sum of their pieces. That's what I'm saying.
All right, let's get our first spin on, man, because this is not really a sports debate show. But I was just trying to get Corey to realize that I was right.
Listen, they need that. They need that player. They need that type of player on their team. They need a defensive wing that can get a couple buckets, and they got him. That's what Andrew Wiggins is. Yeah, congratulations, Andrew Wiggins.
Out of all the guys that played that position, whether you're talking about
KD was the best.
I mean, KD's in a class all by himself. Like no one's
but that's the same. That's the thing is that's the same. That's that same position. KD's position in that position are the same. Yeah, that's why when they had KD, they couldn't be beat because they got the best backcourt and they got the best defensive forward in the.
Why are you bringing KD into this though? KD got nothing to do
because they all play that same role. They all play that same role for Golden State. Exactly because KD is a class 10 classes above all of them other dudes, but they play the same role for Golden State. They all play the same role.
I understand what you're saying. All I'm telling you is to look at the numbers. All right, let's do a spin though. Let's look at the numbers. I mean, listen, I'm not talking opinion. Let's look at facts. Facts. Numbers are facts.
Numbers are facts. Nobody had a chance when KD was healthy.
KD got nothing to do with this, though. KD has nothing to do with this.
No, they all. What I'm saying, they all. So my thing is this, right? When they got that, so their main three are Steph, Clay, Draymond, right? When those three are healthy, they win series, right? And then they got that power. I mean, they got that small forward, power forward that plays that similar role for them. They all played a similar role. KD played the best.
All right, forget KD. KD is in the class all by himself. Hear me out, though. All the rest of the guys that have played a position outside of KD, because you can't compare KD to nobody, none of them have put up the numbers that Wiggins had. That includes Iguodala. Iguodala averaged 13 points in the finals and won MVP of the finals.
I'm not, again, I wouldn't, you see, I never even mentioned Andre Iguodala because that was his role for them also. Right, they always keep that wing defender, that wing shooter. Right, that's how their team is.
I'm gonna spin the wheel because you refuse to acknowledge facts. The facts are his numbers are better than everybody.
I am acknowledging the fact that he's a good player.
Outside of KD, forget my opinion, forget your opinion. Outside of KD, he has the best numbers in that position of anybody to play during this run. That's a fact. That's not my opinion.
Okay.
Here's our first winner.
He's a good player.
Here's our first winner.
He's a good player. I'm not discrediting that. He's good.
See, Mark, you talk all that trash, Mark, and you end up winning. Mark, shoot me a message anyway. Let's see. I also got 5 credits on Audible. Send a book recommendation. That's from Jose. Jose, I got a couple recommendations for you. Yo, Mark, don't forget to send me a message. Let's see. Let's get to this last one. Last one is another $25, man. And the last thing I want to say is, man, listen, man. Slim Charles once said that even if it's a lie, sometimes you got to fight on that lie. Jose's not on here. Oh, Jose forgot to put his one up, so we got to add Jose to it.
Yeah, we gotta add our bro one here.
Listen, man, that's what Slim Charles says. Slim Charles says sometimes even if it's a lie, you got to fight on that lie.
I never lied.
I'm not mad at you, bro. That's why I said forget our opinions. Forget our opinions. Let's just look at facts. I'm just giving you facts now.
He's a good player. The facts are he's a good player.
He's a good player, and he's one of the most important players in that team because of his position and his size. Pause.
I say he's either the fourth or fifth most important person.
Listen, our current podcast, right? On our current podcast, we have we interviewing someone who is into venture capital. That brother is into venture capital. He's a partner of Damon John. He's on our current podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast, share the podcast. In the words of Draymond, you're going to get this podcast. On our next podcast, I actually have no idea who's on our next podcast. I don't even know if we got anything recorded, but we're going to try to record something between now and then. You know what I'm saying? And he'll go Mark trying to keep the argument going. Individual numbers don't always equate to wins. No one said it did, good brother. No one said it did. But, again, defensive statistics.
We talking about for Golden State in that wing position that they play. This is specific to Golden State in that wing position.
Uh-oh. Let's see. We're about to spin the last one. Y'all debating about Wiggins. I say Latoya got more game than all of them. Hitting the strip club, the link with OT Sugar Daddy before Father's Day. I salute you. Congrats, Mark. Our resident New Yorker says Santana over Bleak.
I mean, listen, I wouldn't be mad at that. I don't really care one way or the other.
I tell you one thing though. I heard it's a matchup going on between Mario and Omarion, and I'm a fan of both of those gentlemen. Mario can get his dumb ass killed. That's 2 different weight classes. All right, so let's just get this last spin though. That's for my R&B folks. I love R&B. All right, look, good luck to everybody. Let's see who wins. And it looks like
Mr. LeBron Senior.
All right, listen. Y'all know the new rules. If you win, you got to send us a message that you're still here. Because if not, we keep spinning to someone here wins. So, Mr. LeBron Senior, send us a message. Let us know you're still here. And while he does that, I'll get back to my point. Omarion is going to murder Mario if they have
Omarion individually and B2K. If he used the B2K stuff, they gonna get boy gonna get smacked up.
It might be disgusting. Yo,
Mr.
LeBron, you gotta let us know you're here, bro.
he gonna get manhandled.
Yo, also check us out tomorrow if you can. So our brother Dion has an amazing group that's here on that's on Facebook. It's for Black parents, right? It's called Black Parents, right? But he's having an event tomorrow. Yo, Mario got one guaranteed win, and that's "Let Me Love You," because "Let Me Love You" is one of the greatest songs ever, although it's the biggest hating song ever. So he got to win with that one. Outside of that, it's about to get real spooky for him. All right, Mr. LeBron. All right, let me see, Mr. LeBron. Oh, there we go. All right, so Mr. LeBron Senior, shoot me a message on Facebook at By the Hood or Jimmy Williams, or you can.
We gotta get the people the link for tomorrow, John.
Yeah, let me see if I can find that real quick. Let me see if I can find the link. Oh, but Mr. LeBron, shoot me a message though. I need to get a message to get your cash tag. All right, I see you there, Mr. LeBron. My bad, I see you there. But I gotta get a message to get your cash tag. And oh, she said that was a fire joint by him. I'm trying to see if I can find this nigga. It's called Black. So the group on Facebook is called Black People Parenting.
Black People Parenting.
It's like 6,000 people in there. So look for that. The link is in there. It's tomorrow at 11 a.m. But it's for Juneteenth. I'll make sure I share it in our group as well. But I'm gonna go check that out too. I think I know what song you're talking about though, the land shit. But he's still gonna die at the hands of
Yeah,
Omarion.
like
Omarion got
it's yeah, yeah, like he got a gang of hits, man. Like I ain't really that much of a fan, but my man got a gang of hits.
yeah.
And if he used that B2K stuff, all I remember is that when they was out, they was popping all over the place. Like they was everywhere.
All right, y'all. So listen, man. I definitely want to tell y'all, listen, to subscribe to the podcast. We appreciate you. We'll see you back here next Friday. Happy Juneteenth to everybody out there. Happy Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of Walmart buying their Juneteenth merch.
Don't listen to Jim. He like Drake album.
I'm about to go enjoy it right now. Listen, I want
you can't trust his opinions on this kind of stuff, man. He like Drake album, man.
Drake album is fire. Listen, I'm gonna go listen to the song called "A Keeper" and tell me he ain't flagrant for some of the lyrics in that song, yo. It's called a Keeper.
He definitely flagrant.
Yo, it's called "A Keeper." Don't work on Juneteenth. Peace to everybody. That's what Latoya said. Make sure you don't work. We are not working on Juneteenth. Enjoy yourself. Let me know what a cookout is. But we appreciate y'all. We'll be back here.
Dates. The dates. The 25th is the first Saturday. The dates on the dates on the bottom hook camp. 25th is the first Saturday that we be on, and then every other Saturday in July, and then the camp ends at the end of July.
Dawn, thanks for asking that question. I'm getting ready to go put a post up in the group. Literally right now, the first thing I do when I hang up here is I'm put a post up in the group because I want to see who's want to volunteer so we can jump on a call. I said last week, but there's so much going on, so possibly this week. But appreciate y'all, man. We'll see y'all next week. Yo, Mr. LeBron, don't forget to shoot me a message. I gotta get your cash tag, Mr. LeBron Sr. So buy the hood on IG. JW Blueprint.
Registration is buythehoodcamp.com.
It's at the bottom of the screen, Dawn. Buythehoodcamp.com. Yo, A Keeper is fire. Stop it, Mr. LeBron. I don't care what nobody. I know everybody hate Drake album, but it is what it is, man. So shoot me a message so I can get you that bread. You dig? All right, y'all. Have a good week, y'all. Peace.
Peace.